And I am live. Good morning, everybody. The 4th, no, it is the 3rd of December 2019, Tuesday, December 3rd, 2019. Amy, how you doing, sweetie? JJ Superstar. Great picks, honey. It's all I can say, honey. Honey, both of you are beautiful. Good morning, Jackie Blue. Yeah, I just got checked my mail and got a wonderful surprise from JJ Superstar. Thank you for your wonderful comments, JJ, and happy Tuesday to you and Vivian Mahoney. Hello, Quinny. Nice to see you. Good morning to you. I hope everybody's having a good Tuesday. For me, it's going to be a day back on the van build again. Hey, Cupcake, I got to build a closet today, so that should be an interesting thing. Hello, Beryl. How are you? Nice to see you. Great Beryl in the chat. Good. I hope you're doing well, Beryl, in the great United Kingdom. J Money, good morning to you. Good morning to you. And just having my late morning brew here. I've been out doing a little pre-work on the van. Hello, Mouse Toes. Nice to see you, my sweet. Hope you're doing well this fine day. And I'm not sure, Mouse Toes, if you bake a lot of. I'm not sure if you bake a lot or for the holidays or not, Mouse Toes. If you're one of those people that knocks out cookies and cakes and things. Are you building a closet so Elvis can come out of it? Well, at least he might be able to hang up a coat in it. Hello, Judge Stu. How are you? Says glad the occult didn't get you. Yeah, Mouse. Yeah, Mouse made some nice bread, didn't she? She's quite the pastry chef herself. Nope, just bread. Okay, well. This cupcake, yeah, this Sunday or this Friday, we're celebrating Missy Jen's birthday, and I'm not going to tell you how old Missy Jen is. Let's just say it's a big one coming up. She moves into old bat realm from middle age wonder to old bat wonder. Hello, Karina. So the lemons are in season now. I will be making the famous Rancho lemon meringue pie coming up this Friday night to give you guys a heads up. Miguel says, yes, I was watching at night Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. I watched Mr. Grinch stole Christmas at night. Very good. One of the earliest Christmas memories I have. Hi, Jen. How are you, sweetie? Is Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. That's certainly one of my favorite. Matawick says, I watched the San Francisco Chooch. It was chilling. Yeah, that was covered under one of my three scariest moments on YouTube. And yeah, the one in San Francisco was really bad, and I felt really bad for Mr. Z. Having him gotten involved in that chooch that could have really gone south with a guy pulling a knife. And hey, Laurie, how are you? Art, how you doing, Art? I'm going to Mountain View in February for a week. How far are you out? Oh, well, I won't be far from Mountain View. Just let me know if I'm around. I may be in Mexico, Art, but what an honor it would be to go to dinner with you. Yeah, we could meet somewhere and do a good time. I'm watching A Wonderful Life. That's my favorite. That's my favorite Christmas movie. You can run, but you can't hide. Go ahead, run. You can run, but you can't hide. Take away Old Man Potter, and it's just not quite the movie. Lionel Barrymore Jr. In that. Every good novel, every good story needs a bad guy too to make to elevate the terrain of goodness, and I love that. I love Jimmy Stewart is my favorite male actor of all time. Hello, Sweet Meadow. Yeah, I got no Elvis. So might be down in. I'll let you know, Art. Just pop me a link. I can make it like new at gmail.com. And I will send you my digits over there so we can stay in touch. Okay, can't chat, but I have you plugged into my car and listening. Hello, Donna. Hello, Penny Pincher. Hello, Buller2309. Johnny West, I'm all geared out for just some more work. Hello, Beach. How are you, sweetheart? I'm all beached out for some more work. Let's do a leg check. Oh, those luscious legs with those athletic socks in them, and I think it's doing okay. I mean, I've kept it covered. I haven't felt any pain. Like I say, Missy Jen jammed some Neosporin into that baby before we closed up that. Hop Frog, how you doing? Nice to see you today. I hope that you are doing well. Yeah, I mean, who doesn't love Jimmy Stewart? Just popping in for a quick hello. How you doing, Nathan? Yeah, I bet it's getting busy up there on the count of the holidays coming in and all that. So this is, excuse me, this is kind of an unusual year for us. I've been sending out Christmas cards for 5 years, and this is the first year we haven't sent them out. It just became too much to send out something on the order of over 400 Christmas cards with the postage and everything else. It just got to be a bit crazy. Yeah, Missy Jen's just used to patching me up. Good afternoon, Mike Jordan. I'm doing good. Nice to see you. Yeah, at that hot dog place where you burned that guy who took too too long to order. The guy at the garage where we parked the car was a real dick too. I think he was some Syrian guy, and he had a really bad attitude down there in San Francisco. Hello, Lucky Beans. Nice to see you. It is what it is. There'll be more chooches ahead. A few people have written me, Rosie, we're going to have regular programming coming up. Yes, we will. I can't say exactly when that will be, but it'll drop back to the usual flow of vintage audio, metal detecting. Missy Jen and I will head out to the range. We'll probably take Marshall out there, get him a little more confident with a sidearm out there, and then the travels and all that. So all that will be coming up. I know some people are missing that on the channel, but this van build, I'm really pushing this along now to get this done, to get this off the plate so I can get back to regular activities. And for the most part, people are enjoying following along. If the numbers are any indication, they're enjoying seeing the rebuild as it goes along here. Are you going to cook tonight? I'm going to be on Real Stream with CJ tonight. How you doing, Bobby? Nice to see you, Bobby. Friday night, let Missy Jen know we're going to go out and celebrate her birthday. We need to make a reservation. So, we're thinking maybe if you can make it about meet over here about 6:30 or so, and then we can head over and celebrate her birthday dinner on Friday night. So let me know. Seen anything spooky in the Lisa Marie? Seen anything spooky? Well, I never went in with the black light, so. How'd that get up there? Why is that on the wall? Oh, did I put my hand there? Yeah, there was full of very aggressive people in San Francisco that wanted to smash my camera and smash my face into. There's Real Streaming. I'll be on there tonight, 8 o'clock on the West Coast. CJ was nice enough to push that. It's another a guy. Let's see, another. He bring aboard. Watch the video. Girl crying. Says you. I don't even know what you're talking about. Sugar in the raw. Makes sense when you come on. Hello, Harvey. How are you? I enjoyed your video today. Excellent. Good to see you out and about videoing that church. That was really. I'm not banning anybody, Sugar, but don't tell me how to run my life, okay? I'm not doing any research. I've gotten along well with him, and I like these people that come in and tell other people how to run their life, who to be with, and everything like that. In spite of the fact they know nothing about how your personal relationship is. You're supposed to buy into their, you're supposed to carry it on your back, their situations. So Went in the hall bath with the backlight when we moved in. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I really enjoyed that, Harvey. That was great. You know, it was a very, very well done video. And that's the kind of thing that I think YouTube will really enjoy doing. I don't, Sugar, until I have actual proof of things, I'm not one to go out and accuse people of things. One of the lessons we've learned on the Boyd is absent proof, anybody can say anything. I would encourage you to watch JT's video today for what was said about him and the accusations that were made of him. Good morning, Uber Goober. Well, I'm telling you, Sugar, if you got it, send me a link to it, okay? And that would be fine. Yeah, I'm not involved in any of the other drama, and I'm not going to research if somebody's been kind to me, which he has been, and I'm very happy. And then, Sugar, you make sure to put, you're always one to make sure to put your little warning in there, too. Thank you, Scott Clark. I hope you are well, too. Hello to you. So, anyway, that's what's coming up this week. I got Missy Jen's birthday. I've got a pie that I'm going to knock off. I'm going to make the lemon meringue pie coming up. That's right, Lucky Beans. Peace and love. That's what this channel's about. We stay far clear of the drama of other communities and situations on here. You can say what you want, Sugar. You're nobody in my life, okay? But I will go ahead and copy that message, and I will have that saved. Okay, there we go. There's another person that's going to tell other people what to do on YouTube. Unbelievable. Hello, Brary. Nice to see you. Make a tractor cake. That would be kind of interesting. Missy Jen said gave the go-ahead on a lemon meringue pie. I'm looking forward to making that for her. Sugar, you know, what am I supposed to do in life? There's people that don't get along. If you have, you know, information to send me, I would appreciate looking at it. But until I see stuff in actual black and white and real proof about things, and the fact that he's on and still doing his thing and getting involved with the stuff he does, you know, for me, I make a decision. Lemon meringue pie. I will do. Send me a link. I can make it like new in gmail.com, and I will check it over and see. I already made a better than sex cake before. I think I made that for wouldn't you know it, Ode to May. I think that was it. Do you ever crank up the wall of sound? Rarely. I just haven't had a chance lately to do that. And I'm looking forward to the time. So, you know, when I go on to his chat, my appearance on his chat will be positive in nature. It'll be discussing me and my life and my interactions and my being on YouTube. I won't be there to discuss any other activities. If the subject comes up, I will remove myself from the chat and go on and do my thing. Okay, I appreciate that. Just send it to me and I'll look it over. But I've just seen so much water under the bridge here with accusations that are baseless unless I see an actual police report with the information and you know, a education through the court system. You know, I was accused of driving drunk. You know, one time, and they pulled all my background stuff and everything. And in fact, you know, they got to the point where they discovered I was found not guilty of that. And then it was dropped. Yeah, Queenie says, I agree. I'm so sick of the name calling and accusations. Yeah, it just seems to be the flow of things, to hide behind that anonymity and just hurl these fireballs at people that have no connection, no interaction with drama, and keep their channels fun and positive in nature. So, Katie, nice to see you. Well, I will look at the video. I will do that, and I will say if you have the proof of a court document or a police arrest record. sent to me. That'll be the actual proof of things to me. Okay, so that's what we require here on the Boyd, is a very high level of proof. Yeah, let's roll that song. Let's get that. Let's get spirits bright here for the holidays.
When you Baltimore Clippers, when you Clippers from Baltimore,
Hey Uber,
fight you Baltimore Clippers. Face off, fight for a Baltimore score. Defensemen, forwards, and goalies will win without a doubt. For Baltimore and Maryland, every Clipper fan will shout, fight, fight, fight. When you Baltimore Clippers, when you Clippers from Baltimore, fight you Baltimore Clippers, and score, score, score.
down the down, oh Baltimore and Maryland. Fight, fight, fight. Hey Sean, terrible song. Get ready, we're going to take it up that final half step. Let's rock it.
When you Baltimore Clippers, when you Clippers from Baltimore, fight you Baltimore Clippers, and score, score, score.
Can you imagine that? A team fight song, right? I mean, those were the days. It's over. It's all clear, Jackie. It's all clear. It's over. I'm showing you some love. Yeah, the Baltimore Clippers were a minor league hockey team. Yeah, it puts a little pep in your step. You daisy chain all your sin, run a speaker and blast it all over your neighborhood. Yeah, there you go, Uber Goobers. Uber's like, I don't need that. Hello, girly girl. Poor Jen's probably shaking the wheel. Do 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 do. He's probably shaking the wheel all over the place. They're driving down the road. Well, so there's a lot of birthdays coming up. Hold your booze. I know we got Missy Jen coming up Friday, and then I think Monday is Marshall's birthday, and then Friday I think is the boss. So we got a lot of things. We got a lot of things jammed into. You'd rather hear the Mighty Mouse anthem, huh? How you doing, Mr. X? Nice to see you. Yeah, it stays in your brain for a long time, doesn't it? That's for darn sure. Stays in your brain a long time. Yes, either love it or hate it. He's going to be 38 years old. So I want to try to make sure that he has a decent birthday. I mean, it doesn't always show up on the video, but he's been working. He's been working side by side. I mean, there's limited things that Marshall's able to do. I mean, a lot of this woodwork requires it's all over. It's over. There's things that require, hey hippie, there's things that require precision. I haven't found my wire snippers yet, my wire strippers. I really need to find them. But there's so much of this coach works, unless you're experienced with carpentry. And I'm not a finished carpenter. That's the thing. I'm really pushing the limit of my own stuff. Yeah, I've built closets before and all that kind of stuff. Over, go Rosie. Thank you, Karina. Yeah, it's over. It's over. OVE or. Hey Melina, I see you, Quirky. Of course I see you on here, Quirky girl. Nice to see you. Um, when is your goal to finish the van? I would think sometime in early to mid-January. Things are going to come very fast at the end. On the van, material acquisition takes a long time. Marshall takes a long time to make decisions about things, and it's very. I like to front run things and have all the material in place so it just goes along smoothly. So I find myself jumping from project to project. Hey, Andrea. Good morning to you. I find myself jumping from project to project. So yeah, it makes it kind of difficult. But like I say, so much to work. Doing doing that. There's Real Stream. Woo! How you doing, brother? Nice to see you. I'll be on there at 8 p.m. on the West Coast tonight. I'll even dress up a little bit. Even dress up a little bit for that tonight to be on there. If CJ can stand it, I think he's gonna probe my life. Oh man, so but I can't. Do you want Marshall doing your wiring in an RV and things like that? I mean, it's not, you can't down somebody for not doing it. You just say, hey, I gotta do this thing. It's got to be done the right way. Sugar, I can make it like new@gmail.com, all in one word. So, honestly, CJ, there seems to be a little bit of flack about my appearance. Tonight, Sugar and Naral, who I do respect, we don't see eye to eye on a lot of stuff like that, but she claims there's some video about some pretty negative stuff. Is going to visit that person's family. Which one? Yeah, there's my Gmail. So, like I say, CJ, you and I have always gotten along good. I've enjoyed you on the I got to really see another dimension of you. When you were on live streaming with Holly and Midwestern Mary and Norm F, I could really see a totally. I mean, it was really fun to see that side of you and how bubbly you are and how you honestly you really carried, in my opinion, you really carried that stream house. From what I saw, because you really went out of your way to be very interactive with people on the, that were in the stream and trying to make people, comfortable and all that. Yeah, I've seen people have told me that. Okay, yeah. So I appreciate it. We all get a chance to turn a corner and do that. Well, I know that I think, yeah, that happened months ago. Sugar, it's okay, Mouse. You can let Sugar talk. I don't, she's not, he or she's not being horrendous, but yeah, change for the better. That's right. We took Marshall Jan and said, I can't wait until next year. That's what I say. It's like Tucker famously says on his chats. I don't care if you have a criminal record. I don't care about whether you got evicted from your houses. I don't care about your personal life. All I care about is the way that you are right now. And I've always bought into that philosophy. Where would the world be if we didn't get a chance to right our ship and plug the holes and sally forth in life? I mean, that's the thing. Well, I don't know, Sugar, about the Protect. There are obviously a lot of people in here that enjoy CJ. My family's been hauled through the mud for years. It's nothing new to me. I've had SWATs done on me, and it is what it is. At age 61, I think I really believe that I'm capable of interacting with people in a very positive way without the light of negativity being shown on that. There's plenty of people that have come back and been very positive members of the community. Um, so yeah, sometimes you have to take your lumps in life, which I always have. So I've always taken my lumps. I've had some people do some horrendous stuff over the years. So but I always try to pull positive. Mr. Z, how are you today? Nice to see you. Thank you, Hypnotic Theory. Speaking of SWATs, he said he got swatted and his grandmother going to hospital, but whatever. Like I say, I'm taking CJ from tonight and from the way he's been on my streams the last couple of weeks or so. He's been a very positive force. He was on with Elvis and I, the other night, and laughing along and having a good time. And I really think that I like to interact with people that are positive, and I try to avoid negative situations in life. So thank you, Hypnotic. I appreciate that. Says I'm a new sub and like your sensibilities. I think, but that's old news. Okay. All right. So I just feel like I feel that 8 o'clock. That's when I'm going to panel up tonight, and we'll see. Okay. Thank you very much, Sugar. And Sugar, for the record, I do appreciate it. I guess it comes down to a philosophical kind of thing with me. I mean, we've had people that recently that all type of information has been released on them of things that they've done in the past, and things like that. And honestly, I was listening to Tucker chats the other night, and I really thought that he had the same philosophy that I do. That when he said, I don't care what your past is, I don't care about, your marital status, I don't care about, what I care about is the here and now and what's going on YouTube today. I just say what he did was okay with me, but that's, I agree. I appreciate that, Sugar. And Sugar, you have every right on planet Earth to discuss that. I mean, to hold that opinion, and I don't think anybody in the world would deny you or tell you or try to change your mind on that. But I think some people have to respect it. Some people have positive relationships with people because it's all their dealings with them. It's all the things that. It's a sum total of their experiences, which have not been much with CJ. But the ones I have had have been positive and they have been fun. The stream house up there. Yeah, do I wish CJ hadn't done some of the stuff that he? Of course I do. I wish I didn't do some of the stuff I did. I mean, my family paid a dear price for that over the years, and people calling jobs and getting people fired and sending information. It's a very, very rough road. Hey, D. Okay, thank you, Sugar. Hey, Icy, how are you? But I will certainly defend Sugars. I mean, she's no fan of Rosie with, you see her on the Marshall co-cast that take place, and just some people you hope that things go positive, and I'll just put it that way. But I would never try to change anybody else's opinion about somebody. But I do think that Tucker's philosophy is the healthiest philosophy. I mean, look at what we have now going on with Trish, Dave, and Tucker. It just seems to ramp up to such higher and higher levels of things, and I just that stuff. It's not something I joined YouTube to do. Hello, Truth Teller. I came on here to have laughs and a good time. Was the water line in your back, right? Yeah, it was used for irrigating the whole property here because we couldn't afford to run city water. It's super expensive out here. Not being on your last. I'll tell you, I've been turning in earlier. I've been getting a very early start, trying to get some of the precision things done around here that require stuff that I have to work alone on. And I can't have somebody hanging over me, but let's be clear, every single thing that I've asked him to do, I mean, it is his van, every single thing that I've asked him to do, he has done. I haven't paneled since I think April. CJ. What's up, Dave? Everyone needs to do their own content. I'm just, that's not a universe I travel in over there. For me, it's all about fun, good times, and putting out positive and fun content. Yeah, Kamala Harris dropped out. I don't think she'd get much traction outside of a few states. Yeah, it's been a minute, so I hope I remember how to behave when I get on a panel. So, but like I say, that I really enjoyed. I wish there was a lot more interaction on the the Chooch vids will be coming back, Quinny. At the stream house, I wish there had been more interaction, but you never know when you go to a stream house who's going to want to do what. And let's face it, there are some people that don't want to be, they don't want to be on video. They don't want to be on camera that much. They'll give you a little wave or something like that. You got to kind of respect that. And that's the thing. I see D on the side chats. That's the thing we were always aware of, is that, when we'd be out chooching and somebody would say, hey, don't put me on video, we didn't confront them and say, hey, man, this is a public street and we have the right to, we just kept, we would lower the camera and move on. You can do whatever. If you want to go next time, you definitely be involved. I think that would cool. I would definitely try to make I would definitely love to do a streaming house. Demanding receipts for what? Stuff I purchased at the at the hardware store. I don't know. What's Dave want to see receipts of? I don't know. I don't know. Burger King. He had nobody in the Tenderloin wanted to be on camera. That's it, Mr. Z. You got my number 2 spot for the scariest, my scariest 3 videos on YouTube. I really thought, Mr. Z, there's a chance we're gone down. I don't know. I'm not sure what it's. I don't know. I do like to see things in. See things in black and white. Myself, there's a lot of accusations that are tossed down here. Oh no, I'm not delaying the build. It's just that materials have to be acquired, and that takes time. And I'm not paying for. I've paid for, I think, 2 meals since Marshall's been here, and I bought some drywall screws. And I think a pack of jigsaw blades, which I'll have the use of for a long time. They shouldn't be there in the first place. Good morning, Ron. How are you? Yeah, I think that's the totality of what I've purchased. I think maybe a couple sodas and something at the 7. Yeah, always the dollar menu. Always. Hey, impatient. Nice to see you. Yeah, I'm not one to chunk out my own money on. It's not. I told Elvis before he came here, I'm not the Department of Finance here. Yeah, I'm labor. I do have some odd sheets of partially used sheets of plywood and all that I've used to make templates and everything. Everything's coming up roses. The great Rosalind Russell. Yeah, I mean, anybody that knows me knows that I'm amazingly cheap. I keep a buck close to me over here, so absolutely for sure. Oh no, there's just with the rainy weather and the thought Dave shouldn't be butthurt about that. I mean, I explained to him coming in on the holidays. I've got one van here. I've got extremely wet weather. Things are turning into a sea of mud. Ethel Merman, I can't risk like Whiskey OG if his RV comes down here that it might have to be towed. Still dead over. Elvis said he wanted to visit the family. Yeah, the guy that originally owned the Lisa Maria. That's pretty cool. Ron Keller, I think. Yeah, we've just had rain, 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 rain. I'm not sure what head deck's got, but the JBL, one of the JBLs has been sawed out. The place for that, it fits real nicely in there. So I've not mounted. I'm not going to do the mounting of things until everything's all together. Hey, Captain Caveman, there's just too much potential for damage with things flying around and boards falling and wires. Those JBLs are kind of nice. I don't want to see them get damaged. It's all about synchronicity. That's all. That's what it's all about. That's all I ever learn about is synchronicity. And what was the other one? I don't know. I can't remember what the other one. To have seen the sun in over a week. I don't think we've. They say we're supposed to see the. They say we're supposed to see the sun. Hey Jane, they say we're supposed to see the sun today. Is it Janie or Jane? I guess it's Janie Buck. I hate it when I don't pronounce people's names. Making a troll account. I have some respect for a man who plays no part. Well, he's long gone. It's YouTube, you know. Oh, Janie. Okay, cool. So now I know. I went down a rabbit hole of old police songs due to synchronicity. I used to live in Nashville. Now I'm in Raleigh, North Carolina. I like North Carolina a lot. My roots are out of Western North Carolina. Hello, Bounty Hunter. Hey, Rosie, because it's real life, baby. That's the bottom line. That's it. I remember, Marshall rolling down the road towards Arizona through. What's up, Whiskey OG, down in Compton, man? Keep your head low. Rolling down the highway, and Kenny G's like, you can stop here and pick up stuff for the RV, and you're only about 30 miles away. And I can't do that, Kenny. You know why? And all of a sudden he screams, "'Cause this is real life." Oh man, it's funny some of the things that happen. But although it appears things, you're still looking at the Wayfarer catalog. It's intriguing. I want to get these cushions ordered. Things will come together. Things will come together very quickly at the end here. It'll be a whirlwind, but infrastructure takes so much time to do. You've been waiting for snow. Yeah, the mouse went up the clock. You've been waiting for snow. Let me see if there's anything else. The Outer Banks. I visited Kerala. I absolutely loved Kerala. And the greatest national park museum I ever saw was in Kitty Hawk. The Wright Brothers Museum there was astounding to me. If you read the history books of flight and the Wright brothers, you have an idea that these were just a couple of tinkering brothers just goofing around in a garage and just produced a plane. And then you go there and you see their notebooks of mathematics and calculations on lift and wind tunnel construction. These guys really did it. Hey, how you doing, Susie? Yeah, it is nice to sit down. It is nice to sit down. it just astounded me. I came away with a totally different idea of how highly educated uh, high school made you in those days. How long you been on the lease? I guess the working days would be actual working days would probably be about 20 full days. But remember, I got other things going on here. Other things going on in my here life, on my life. Yeah, the first flight. So it boggles my mind when you go to that museum. You leave if you're curious, as I am, of mechanical things and how things work and early inventions, Henry Ford and the V8s and the early flight. It just astounds me to see how much work these guys did, and how they some of the theories that they had breakthrough ideas on and things of how to. Thank you, Phoenix. I haven't been on a stream since April, and he's come in my stream and been very pleasant. Enjoyed laughing along with me, and I really enjoyed seeing him at the stream house up there. I really thought he carried a lot of the interactions. You know, somebody always has. You know, people think when you do panels and things, and I did still done far more live streams in total than anybody else in the Boyd community in totality. And I can tell you what, you have to really be you really have to have a certain way to get over the quiet times and the crickets and that type of thing, and to keep things flowing in there. And that's the way I perceived CJ to be when he was keeping things going at the streaming house and trying to get people to interact and to do things. So I think a streaming house is very challenging because you have people with different levels of wanting to be involved in it. They care more about meeting the people and just meeting them than putting on a show for YouTube. So I'm already kind of pre-committing the next time that they do a stream house. I think that would be really wild to be involved in that. You know, because I of course like to drink. Thank you. Like to travel as well. How you doing, Vanessa? Nice to see you, my UK gal on here. Streaming houses are a challenge, and as show Jingletown, there we go. As was demonstrated in the Florida streaming house, it's also very difficult. It's also very challenging because you don't know how personalities are going to mesh, and then you put alcohol over top of it, and sometimes things can have a very, very, very negative outcome with very, long tails on them and things. So, what length of time should a stream house run for? In my opinion, it should be like a one full day. You show up on like a Friday, and late in the evening people show up at all time, and then you have all day Saturday to do your thing, maybe interact, have a bonfire, get people involved in breakfast and lunch. And after a while people forget that the camera is on, and they revert to their natural selves, and that makes it kind of fun. And then I think everybody rolls out on like a Sunday, and that's it, and then it's it's a good experience. That's the way I feel. Claude, I look forward to seeing you later. Unfortunately, a lot of your supporters are not able to chat. I don't agree with that, Claudia. There's very few people that are blocked on here. Very, very few. Julie Mom said, just like a casino with dime roulette, quarters, craps, and blackjack. Tossing alcohol, you get a shit show. Thank you, Cesar Rivera. Hello from Nebraska. I love your videos. Thank you. A whole weekend or a long weekend, and you got to give people a little. Okay, Claudia. I'm not sure. I really don't know how CJ runs runs his channel, but I'm willing to accept people, and the here and now is my baseline of my relationship with them. So that's a good thing. I can't even stay with some of my own family in the house over a day. Then I need to start drinking. Hey, Pineapple, how you doing? The stream houses should all chip into higher security. You got to get Judge Wapner. Chooch the homeless camp in Oakland behind Home Depot. You know, Quirky Girl, this is the thing. I kind of had a reputation of, like, I would seek out the homeless and things like that. No, I never would do that type of thing. What I would do is go out, and if I encountered homeless organically, like in Vegas, and after a while I get to know them, Cowboy and some of the other people, Chase and some of the other people, then that was cool. But to set out on a mission and say, I'm just going to go to this homeless place, same thing I did on International Boulevard, walking the whole 135 blocks of International Boulevard. I never set out to, and I met some great people. Guy offered me a IPA ale, and James, you remember him? I met some amazing people. But in the course of doing things, yeah, I would walk up alleys and want to just check things out, and I would run into people, and some people got perturbed, you know, and one guy tried to pinch me in his car between the wall and his fender. You have a rep in Jingletown. There you go. Oh, Tracy, I'm sorry, Chase. I get it confused. Yeah, Trace. Quirky Girl, you know everything. Yeah, it has to be organic. If they pop up, it's good. But if you set out and say, I'm going to go to this, and it's not a bad idea, but I'm going to go to this homeless encampment. Man, I got a huge homeless encampment that's almost a mile long. JK NoCal did a video of 50 to 100 tents that are set up here with hooches and things that are just loaded with homeless. But if I took a walk up there, number one, I would probably be I'd probably make it through okay. I'm not sure if my camera would. I might take a few I might take a hit here or there and be given the royal boot. But I feel like that might be a bit gratuitous to go up there and like I say, when I'm chooching and just walking the hood, that's a different story on there. So, yeah, I could drop off blankets and stuff. Yeah, some homeless have great stories, I'm sure. Would you ever chooch abroad? Yeah, I'm looking forward to going to Hong Kong and over to China. I think that would be pretty cool. But there's real challenges because you're totally out of synchronization with the time differences and things. On this time of the hey Juice, how you doing? At this time on this side of the world, you're at a totally different time zone. It's almost 12 hours difference, between here and places like Hong Kong. So, but it'd be nice to show you guys. Do you do any Christmas baking? I will be doing some Christmas baking coming up. Where was it in Cali? You went and the homeless man had amazing art. You bought him a donut and coffee. I can't remember. I've seen vets on the street with amazing stories, and I've always met everybody with a high degree of respect out there. I'm trying to remember. That was Point Reyes Station down there. Billy, the mayor, the unofficial mayor of Point Reyes Station. And, we drank together, we hung out, we laughed. He did some amazing art. Yeah, that was in Point Reyes Station, Hong Kong, Jingletown. Yeah, the artist Billy, that was it, Juice. There was a castle in my city owned by a wealthy German. Every night they left a new blanket and pillow at the end of their drive for homeless people. That's pretty amazing, Fundy. Yes, that's I got 86 because I got kicked out for plying my trade. And the worst part is I gave Billy a 20 spot, and he just continued, drinking in the bar when I got the royal boot outside. He never missed a beat, He's like, as long as I got money in my hand, I'm going to sit at the bar like a regular Joe up here. So, we'll be seeing him again. That'll probably be to take show Marshall some of the local things around here. His art was actually quite good. Some people were very, 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 very talented, and he certainly was one with a lot of talent. But I have so many chooches under my belt. I was chooching back in 2013 on the streets when you just did videos and put them up. And some of them were 10, 15 minutes, 10 and 15 minutes long. So it's something that I've always loved. I'm always a people person. I love interacting with people in a positive way. And knock on wood, I've only had a few negative interactions. One of the negative ones that I forgot to put on the list, which would have been number 3 if I had thought about it, would have been when Dee and I were in Salt Lake. And we were on North Temple Street, and we walked past. Dee was showing me where he got dropped off in Vegas when the bus broke down, and they put him in an Econo Lodge and all that. And the motel entrance was behind a rolling chain link fence, and the window of the office at the motel looked like somebody put a rock through it and stuff. Oh my God, that was frightening. That was frightening to me. And that gal came up and just started going at me. She was the one that came closest to being getting a blast of pepper spray. Hello, Valerie. Thank you, Fluffy. I appreciate that. You want to ranch on my life? Be prepared for the workload. It is just never ending. There's always something to do here. I do miss, yeah, we'll give you something to look forward to out on the streets. If we get some good weather, I'll continue Marshall's exercise program, and we'll get out there and do some chooching on the streets. Thank you, Harvard. I don't know if I've ever been called stunning. So that's what's on the program. So a lot of good stuff coming up. Missy Jen's birthday week, and hoping Bobby's going to be able to make it over and go out with too much insteading, and Nanny needs to walk. I appreciate that, Harvard chicks. There's something so captivating about you. Let's wait for the other shoe to drop. Yeah, I sure am. I sure am, Julie. So anyway, we'll see. I'm going to go ahead and roll out of here now. I may go live on the Murphy channel. I don't know if you guys enjoy. We're going to be building working in the workshop a little bit and fitting trying to fit the closet in that we're building here. So I don't know. Hey, Mark, how you doing? I don't know if you guys are interested in seeing that. Seeing that today. I did get the 2 pieces of wood fit in well that I needed to do there. Oh, happy birthday to your husband, Joan Ann. Awesome. That's cool. And yeah, okay, you love live. Okay. All right. So I'll give you guys that choice. I just don't want to bore anybody or have, because sometimes there's not a lot going on, and I just worry that people don't, it's like, wow, it's because a lot of it is measuring and figuring things out. So we'll be working in the shop a little bit today. I've got the basic sides of the closet, and that closet has to be designed so it slides into that location to be secured later. Lots of Sagittarius birthdays coming up. Anyway, thank you so much, everybody, for being on. Keep it positive on YouTube. Always like to have fun here. If I wouldn't be on it, and if it wasn't. So, okay, everybody. Yeah, best wishes for the birthday tomorrow, Joan Ann. And okay, I guess I'll fire up a live in a bit and get you guys riding shotgun. On the deal. When are you gonna let Marshall? He needs to hire someone else to fix his crap. Well, I wouldn't do it if I didn't enjoy this type of work. That's the bottom line. I really enjoy keeping my skills sharp, especially when it comes to carpentry and electrical work and all that. It's just something that I enjoy doing. It's a one and done though. I've had a zillion people contact me to ask me to please help them do their van restorations. This is one and done. This is going to be it for me. I want to get on the road. I want to get out there and enjoy life and keep rolling forward there. Okay. Thank you everybody for being on, and guess I'll see you in a little bit. Ooh. Yeah, don't forget to hit that thumbs up.